Was leuchtete gerade so? Sie dürften
Shell casings. These look like 32s.
die nicht heiß sein? Ist das nicht heiß, wenn es ausgeworfen wird? War das nicht so? Wurde das nicht so erklärt mal? Krimis. Können wir hier
We should
reingehen?
make sure we've checked the whole crime scene before questioning the witness.
Can I help you, sir?
I'm Officer Phelps, miss. I'm here about the shooting. Did you know the victim?
He was my boss,
Der Boss.
Mr.
Don't you
Gage.
people have anything better
Mr.
to
Gage's
do?
first name.
Everett.
And you are?
Galleta. Clovis Galleta.
Clovis Gayette 27. Aha.
You think you could tell me
Jetzt aber.
exactly what happened, miss?
I look around the shops at lunch. I was in a store when Mr. Gage, my boss, bursts in yelling that I'm late on my lunch.
And?
We came back. I was angry. I walked in front.
Aber die Animation vom Mund
I
ist
heard
gut.
shots. I turned and saw Mr. Gage fall.
Zumindest von ihr. Wenn ich meine, sie lügt, dann kann ich...
You're lying, Miss Galetta. You know what happened and why. You're going to tell me.
There's nothing to tell. I've done nothing wrong.
Wer sagt denn das?
How can you prove different?
Your pearl earrings, Miss Galetta. You've been paying for them for a whole year. Stop lying. And tell me what happened at the jewelry store.
Oh God, I won't lose the earrings, will I?
You could lose your freedom, you little fool, if you don't stop obstructing a
Du
murder
musst ihn nicht
investigation.
beleidigen dafür.
Mr. Kalu. Edgar Kalu. He runs the jewelry store.
Ich dachte,
He's showing me a lovely watch. Mr. Gage bursts in. Mr. Kalu gets very angry with Mr. Gage, and they start yelling at each other. Mr. Gage tells me that all of the things in the store are junk, nickel-plated, made in Japan, and yells at me to get back to work.
Then what happened?
We get back here.
also
and I
hat
hear
er
a
die
loud
Befürchtung,
bang.
dass Mist an
Mr.
sie
Gage
weiterverkauft
clutches
wird.
at his back. I hear another bang, and another, and another. Mr. Gage falls to his knees. It looked very painful.
Which jewelry store?
Hartfield's. Broadway, between 5th and 6th.
Did you see the person who shot Mr. Gage?
Of course I did. Mr. Kalu looked very angry. He kept firing the gun. He kept pulling the trigger. He threw the gun in a bin and turned and walked away.
Also müsste sie im Mülleimer sein.
You're making me angry, Miss Galetta. Is that what you want? Tell me why Mr. Kalu shot Mr. Gage.
Mr. Gage hates Jews. A lot of people do. It's not my fault if he has nice things.
Ja, das ewige Drama.
How many shots
Mit-
did you hear, Miss Galetta?
It's difficult to remember.
Einfach mal Leute anderer
Sounded like there
Religionen
were so
oder so in
many.
Ruhe lassen. Das
They were
ist das
so
Problem.
loud.
Das ist wahrscheinlich 1? Ja. Ich drücke 1.
I need you to concentrate, Miss Galetta. Even minor details can become important later on.
Well, there was one bang, and then another, and then 3 very quickly, close together. 5.
Thank you for your help, ma'am. You've been very brave. We'll need you to make a formal statement about what happened to Mr. Gage.
Does that mean I can still collect my... Never mind.
Die Ohrringe?
Yes, officer, I'll make a statement.
Ich dachte, das sei hier für Schmuck. Warum werden denn hier Schuhe verkauft? Das ist ein Schuhgeschäft. Ein Mülleimer. Da ist ein Mülleimer. Gucken wir mal nach. Keep LA safe. Drive safely. Ich glaube, dass sich irgendjemand daran hält. Vor allem hier.
Well, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Genau, wie das letzte Mal.
FN Browning. Serial number 01138. Might need to run it by a gun store.
Eagleson's gun store's a couple blocks from here.
Noch ein
We have the
Waffengeschäft.
murder weapon.
And the murder. The girl saw it all. Our killer works at a jewelry store called Hartfield's.
That's a couple of blocks from here.
Thinking what I'm thinking?
Tate, maintain the perimeter.
Was? Wir müssen ihn erst schnappen jetzt, aber es ist am logischsten. Enter the vehicle. Gut. Ich steig dir nicht über den Schoß. Oh, hätte ich jetzt Bock auf. Bleib doch einfach mal stehen, dann komme ich auch um dich drum rum. Bioshock wollte ich sagen. Aber nur wegen dem Theme. 20er bzw. bis 50er Jahre Theme. Vielleicht noch 70er. Ich stehe ja da total drauf. Oh.
Want me to keep tabs on the path of destruction you're creating?
Ja,
Come in
ja.
handy at your
Es macht mir
trial.
Spaß, alles zu zerstören. Das weißt du doch. Drive safely. Ja. Vor allem ich. Kann ich Leute überhaupt fahren?
Straight! Keep it straight! What's so...
Wir versuchen es doch. Jetzt ist der Kater eingeschlafen. Hoffe ich doch. Der Kater schläft doch nicht. Er liegt nur da und entspannt.
Officer, can I interest you in a new watch?
Nee, danke. Kein Interesse. Was gucken Sie so angespannt?
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
No.
Ka,
Mr.
jo,
Kalu
daran
is
muss ich die
out
ganze
back.
Zeit denken.
He said he'd lie down. I'll buzz him for you.
Er legt sich hin?
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Bin dabei. Ja, ja, vielen Dank.
Kalu! Get back here!
Warum kann ich ihn nicht schießen? Ganz ehrlich. Case failed. Ups. Okay, das darf ich also nicht machen. Okay.
Officer Cole Phelps. Are you Edgar Kalu?
Ja, ist er.
No. Mr. Kalu is out back. He said he'd lie down.
Ja, klar, in
I'll buzz him
einem
for you.
Juwelengeschäft. Lauf.
Son of a bitch! Go, Cole, go!
Bin auf dem Weg. Ich krieg ihn irgendwann,
Kalu!
bestimmt.
Get back here!
There he is. See him?
Ich darf ihn nicht verletzen. Richtig? Ich schätze es zumindest.
Root beers all around, doll. Too late, Kalu!
Ah, ich kann durch den Putzmann durch. Sehr schön.
There he is, officer.
Sobald ich ihn... Ah, komm. Ich muss näher
Don't
rankommen.
make it worse, Kalu!
Tayo, du musst doch nicht weglaufen. Wir wollen dir doch nur den Kopf rasieren, was? Mein Kumpel könnte hier auch mal hinmachen. Hallo, 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 hallo. Ah, danke.
Edgar Kalu, you're under arrest for the murder of Everett Gage.
Das hättest du mir mal vorher sagen können. Hättest nicht so machen müssen. Voll Idiot.
The case that makes you and the case that breaks you. The one you never solve. The one that keeps you awake at night. The case that gnaws at your guts and ruins your marriage.
Ja, sowas gibt's nun mal.
The case that keeps you propping up a bar as you relive the what-ifs, the might-have-beens, the half-leads, and the half-truths.
Das war ja das Problem von,
The case that other cops
Hank.
murmur about whenever you walk past. The case you never, ever discuss.
Oh, hätte ich jetzt Bock auf Detroit auch.
God's mill may grind slowly, but it grinds finely, son. I hear it's you who nabbed our malefactor from the shooting yesterday.
Yes, sir.
Then tell me, Boyle, I hear you're quite the climber, a man of initiative. How would you like a chance at smiting this man with the sword of justice?
You're asking me to conduct the interview, sir?
I am, young Phelps. You've only been with us a short time and you've assembled yourself a stellar arrest record. Not to mention the fine work you did in the war, sending heathens back to the hell they came from. But I'm curious as to whether you can turn your hand to interrogation. Takes a certain animal cunning, lad. Do you think you might be ready for that?
Ich weiß es nicht.
Yes, sir.
Ich glaube
I
nicht.
am.
Good man.
Woran erinnert der
You
Typ
need many
mich?
things for a conviction, young Phelps. A motive, opportunity, hard evidence, and best of all, a confession. If you fail in the former, you can always use a modicum of violence to obtain the latter. How are you feeling, lad?
Schlecht.
Fine, sir.
Nein.
Very good.
Ich werde das alles nicht
The evidence
übersetzen.
is overwhelming.
Auf jeden Fall. Also
May
das,
the
was sie
cat
sprechen,
eat
werde ich
him
nicht
and the cat be
übersetzen.
eaten by the devil.
Es steht ja da.
Bring me a
Jeder,
confession,
der
young Phelps.
schlau genug ist, kann Google
This
Maps,
is your chance.
Google Maps zu übersetzen.
Don't
Google
fail me.
Übersetzer benutzen. So habe ich Englisch gelernt, Leute. Ganz ehrlich. Englisch Untertitel, wenn ich ein Wort nicht verstanden habe. Video anhalten.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Video gucken, anhalten, wenn du ein Wort nicht verstehst. Google Übersetzer benutzen. Gucken, ob es Sinn macht. So habe ich Englisch gelernt. Ganz ehrlich, Leute. Nutzt es hilft.
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Und deswegen hast du ihn erschossen, das hat keinen Sinn.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything. You got nothing, boy chick. You're gonna be laughed right out of court. I've just got to keep my mouth shut and watch you run around in circles. We're done. Unless you want to keep making a schmuck of yourself.
Das war aber nix.
You disappoint me, Cole Phelps.
Ist okay, ich kann sowas nicht.
Get back in there and raise some lunch, boy! I need a confession!
Die Stimme, ich kenne den irgendwoher. Aber ich weiß nicht woher.
Has my lawyer arrived yet? I want to see my lawyer.
A lawyer can't help you, Mr. Kalu. You shot a man dead in cold blood. You're going to have to pay for that.
Kann ich ja nichts davon wählen? Ich möchte nicht mit dem diskutieren.
Didn't I ask for a lawyer? Shouldn't you be on the phone, officer?
You followed Everett Gage and the girl back to the shoe store. You put 5 rounds in Gage's back.
Gage was a bastard. Whatever he got what was coming. But it had nothing to do with me.
Ich weiß nicht, was ich tun soll.
You shot Gage, and we know why. We can put you at the scene.
You can't prove anything.
We know all about the argument.
Ach, auf einmal geht's doch.
You're counting on the girl? You think her testimony is going to stand up in court?
You're going to the gas chamber, Edgar.
That Jew-hating fuck couldn't leave me alone. I had a sale. That girl was ready to buy.
Let's change the subject.
Immer schön lächeln.
Mr. Cullen?
Yeah, let's change the subject, you going motherfucker. How about baseball?
You're not denying you're a Jew, Mr. Kalu.
This is America. It's not Germany. It's not a crime.
Sind wir in den 20ern, nicht in den 50ern?
Yeah, and I guess you're one of them.
Gage hated Jews, didn't he, Mr. Kalu?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Das bezweifle ich.
You left-wing leaning parasite. You expect me to sit here and listen to your drivel?
You call me that? You sit there and you call me those names, you goddamn goy butt
Was,
snatcher.
wie nenne ich dich
You and
denn?
that stup Gage.
Why did you do it, Mr. Kalu?
Gage. He's in the Chamber of Commerce. He's in with all those momsers. He blocked every proposal I ever put forward. Kike this and kike that. He's been trying to ruin my business for years.
Edgar Kalu, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Everett Gage. I respect your beliefs and your right to hold them. I hope for your sake the jury can commute to murder in the second degree. May God have mercy on you, sir.
Was ist denn Mord im First Degree und Second Degree? Das ist, was ich nie verstehe, deswegen. Oder ich kann es mir einfach nicht merken.
It is just, Officer Phelps. Isn't it, lad?
Yes,
Hast du
sir.
alles mitgehört?
Then let me have a word with the Chief of Police, young Phelps. The department needs heroes. A shining, honest face
I'm not
the
a
public can
hero.
admire.
I can be
applaud a
your...
man
Nein,
with
wie,
your
kann,
talent
wie hieß
for
das Lied?
unwavering
Wie ging das
justice.
Lied?
Back to your duties for now, boyo. But here's a piece of advice.
Müssen wir
Get
das
yourself
machen?
2
Ich möchte
suits,
sowas
get
nicht
them
nochmal
fresh.
machen.
You'll be needing them.
Los Angeles Police Department. Police Officer Fitness Report. Sound Investigative Technique. Sound Investigative Technique. Service Weapon Proficiency. Peak Physical Conditions. Keen Interrogation Instincts. Naja. Wir haben es bestanden. Also gut. The Driver's Seat. Der Fahrersitz. Was? Oh, komm schon. Central Jail. Remove all prior to holdings. Ich konnte das dazwischen nicht lesen. Aber warum ist das mitten in der Stadt?
Here's your new desk, kid. You're on traffic. The hot sheet is posted here.
Ach, ich
next to
bin
the map.
jetzt
What's his problem?
aufgestiegen.
That's Biggs. He's an institution.
So this is what all the fuss is about. Why couldn't they build a freeway that goes past my place?
They haven't even approved the money yet, kid. The bond issue won't be till
Könnt ihr aufhören,
December.
mich Junge zu
It'll be
nennen?
years before any of this will happen. Here's your new partner.
Ich mag zwar neu hier sein, aber
Burkowski.
trotzdem.
Heard all about you, Phelps. You go easy on me and let me earn the odd citation, and maybe we'll get along fine.
I'm here to learn, Detective.
Ja, wir sehen jetzt auch wahrscheinlich ein Detektiv.
Who's intense? The newly minted detective here,
Oh
Cole
Gott,
Phelps.
sieht dein
Hi,
Anzug
Phelps.
schrecklich aus.
I'll be
Entschuldigung,
keeping
just
an eye
saying.
on you. I could spend a little time basking in reflected glory. Make a change from busting hookers and dope fiends.
Who was that, Commander?
Roy Earl, chief detective and advice.
Do they all dress like movie stars?
Oh, Roy is a movie star. And the whole of the seedy side of LA is his audience.
What is that supposed to mean?
Stick with me, kid. You'll find out.
Vielen Dank, kann ich von dir lernen. Da kommt schon Freude auf.
And now some housekeeping. Warm Central Division welcome for Detective Cole Phelps.
Vielen Dank, vielen Dank. Viel mehr Applaus brauche ich gar nicht.
Stand up and take a bow, Phelps.
If it's all right with you,
That's
sir.
an order, Phelps.
Ich möchte mich nicht vorstellen, vielen Dank. Das möchte ich nicht.
Phelps is one of only 2 serving LAPD officers who received the Silver Star during the war. Really gave it those lousy Japanese, eh, Phelps?
I did my best, Captain.
Why are you war heroes always so modest? I've partnered Phelps with everybody's favorite Pole, Stefan Bukowski.
Hope you like work, kid. Bukowski sure as hell doesn't.
Well, that's why we are partners, right?
Okay, can it, guys. Stick with Bukowski. He's a good cop. He knows traffic inside now. I'm gonna start you out with 1 case. Do okay, I'll give you a couple more. You screw up, you'll be rousting vagrants and running license plates. Now get down to the PE Freight Depot, 6th and Alameda. A patrolman called in a suspicious vehicle. Signs of foul play. See what you can find out.
Come on, Phelps.